11-1. Welcome back to another Bit Legends video. This is the worm/snake that you see on the title screen. Can I sneak past? Let us try it. So 11-1, you guys know what it is. We're in here, we're gonna try to punch these flags in the face. I do not know what the boss is. I think it's like a scorpion something. Ooh, we're doing it. I should probably have, nah, I probably shouldn't have treasure chest turned on. So there he is, right down there. I'm debating, do I want to fight trash, get full SP, then fight boss? Or do I want to just jump on boss? I think we're going to try to jump on boss. If we run into trash, we're just going to roll with it. And we run into the trash. So let's roll with it. See? Simple how that works. Not too bad. Not too shabby. So don't know what these guys do. Don't know if they fuse into anything. Apparently they don't fuse into anything that I like because I would know what they would do. But we're dealing decent amount of damage. Okay, I like to see that. I like to see that. They're not blowing me up. Okay. If this is any measuring stick, I think we got a pretty good chance at getting through this zone. Now, zone 11, I believe if we beat zone 11, it does not unlock a raid. And we have to beat zone 12 to do that, but I could be mixing it up. I don't know. We'll figure it out. That's what the videos are about, boys. Burger or fries? What about both? What a greed guy. That's fair. That's fair. Let's do it. Okay, so don't know what anybody does here. I'm just gonna start punching. I'm actually, you know what? Let's autopilot. If something dies, I'll deal with it. But let's just do it. It would be cool if during autopilot I could click on one of the enemies and my guys would focus them down. That's probably beyond the scope of what the game is working on at the moment, but it would be cool in the future. Because it would just kind of, you know, hey, I could click on, okay, kill this guy, then when they can, they would use attacks on him. Is that too much to ask? I don't know. This flag's pretty quick. I'm kind of tempted to do a 2-flag video. 2-flag video, boys. We shall see. All these worms. I kind of want to catch one of these. Again, don't know what they do. I kind of want to have at least one of every monster, preferably 11 of the relevant monsters. That way they can fuse pretty easily, but not too bad. I did report a handful of bugs and suggestions and things. I don't want to put too much at one time and make it overwhelming, but they seem to be responsive to the stuff that I'm putting out, and we see some fixes because of it. So we'll keep doing it. I reported the deity only having 20 triple strike when he should have 30% because he's a legendary. I reported the extremely low heal team skill on Gosler Croc, and I reported the Pioneer crit damage bonus problem. Dev said that he thought he fixed that one, but it's apparently still there. I'm wondering if they're going to fix it by just swapping the bonus to something else. So take all of the fusions that have crit damage and just change it to something else, like speed would be a good example for Pioneer. Healers having speed is great. That way you're not doing massive heals randomly. You're having consistent heals all the time. That's what people want. And what else? That's pretty much it. I don't know about all the other. There's a ton of fusions that have the crit damage bonus on there, so I don't know what the definitely going to do. So I think the easy way would be to just switch the bonus. I think the more difficult way would be analyze, do you want to put a base crit chance on every monster in the game? Because I think that's kind of how it should be, but whatever. Anyways, that would impact a lot of things if they did add the base crit chance to every monster, because if I'm thinking about like elimination battle, there's a bonus where it says like plus 150% crit damage. Well, if none of the monsters can crit, that effectively does nothing. So that's a good example there. But anyways, I digress. We're moving on. So not too bad. This flag's not too rough. Sometimes the first flag in a new zone just punches you right in the face. But the fact that I'm still wearing 4 pieces of epic gear and we're just cruising through here, not too bad. If anybody's joining the party late, Moon, the blue guy in the front, he is plus 10. Final mech is plus 10. Deity is plus 2. And then my full armored mech is plus 0. So, a strong team, but not a unrealistic team. And hey, I mean, well, come on, we're in whatever zone we're in. So that was super fast. Also, I did collect my second to last achievement. We beat that last dungeon because we killed the boss, and we were able to collect 25 cores. And if we unlock the last dungeon and we beat that one, then we get another one there. So that'll be the last achievement. I do hope they continue achievements, but devs, they're busy, they're doing stuff. Let's just jump into this one. Giant snake. I think that's the purple guy that we were fighting. I wonder if I could wrap up all these flags into one video. That would be kind of cool. Hey, look, the giant snake. He's right there. There's the boss. No, it's not. We're going to try to sneak. We did not sneak. Sneak aborted. Sneak failed. Let's, it's the same enemies. They're probably a little bit higher in TS. I'm just going to let the autopilot do some talking. I will try to get to the boss and snipe him just for security, but I don't think I have to worry about it. Snake did a heal there, so that's good to know. Autopilot is off. And we're just getting through here. Treasure's up there. That treasure's pretty good looking. Usually I can sneak these corners. Just like that. Hey, we just did a thing. There's the snake. Look at that. I came up here all greedy for the treasure, but there we go. Almost went right through. I clicked right under the boss, as you guys can see. I think autopilot can do it. Now, one thing about the autopilot is it doesn't go to the nearest enemy. It can just zigzag back and forth across the map. I do hope that is optimized in some way because that can increase the runtime of each dungeon or raid very, very significantly, which I guess is a little bit redundant to say, but whatever. So after this ends, I am going to make sure that we run into the boss, kill boss, finish this, and if we can wrap it up relatively quick, I'll do the other flag, and we'll just wrap this thing up in 3 videos. Check my ring. The ring for a loser. You bastard. I guess it's kind of funny. As a snake, you'd think that him having a ring might not be the play, but whatever. Autopilot. See what we can do. Nice deflect in there. I'm enjoying that a lot. My deflect, if I'm not wearing a deflect accessory, is around like 8%, 10%. That's not too shabby. I think I had to take off a little bit of deflect on my amps just to get double bonuses, but I do have double bonus on all of the 5 first amps. But we are cruising. Doesn't look too scary. It's not too bad. Yeah, we're getting it. We're getting it. If you're wondering, I still have to do the stars on all the dungeons in the previous 2 zones, but I'll get around to that one basically when I feel like it. Do you get like a 5 TS or anything for doing the secret dungeons? I do not remember. But that would actually be enough motivation for me to go out there and get it. Because I do like my total stats. But not too bad, fellas. Drinking some of that high quality H2O. But I think we can rock through this. And yeah. I think what I'll do, let me check the time. We're making good time though. Yeah, if we keep a good pace and get out of here relatively quick, I might just do the other flag. You can just do them all in one. I mean, not much to teach you guys here. If you're strong enough to be in this zone, I think you're strong enough just to autopilot through this one. I'm not seeing any skills that are really worrisome or do anything too bad. Snake's got a heal, but if you just chop him in half, it doesn't really matter because Moonlight is a gangster. Moonlight was a gangster that I identified in Raid 3, and he has been a gangster the entire time, even though I don't always use him. Same thing with Final Mech. Final Mech's been doing very well. I do like Deity. I do hope that they increase his triple strike bonus. I don't know. I think triple strike's fine. I do like speed a ton, mainly for PvP reasons, and it's so consistent. With strike, you could go like 10 PvP battles and never get a strike, and then in one you get one, but maybe that's the one where you get reflected and it kills you. But speed is always consistent. I like it a lot. It's one of the reasons why Swordsman is really good. Even though there's a lot of deflect, I've been running Swordsman in PvP, and he still gets value. Even if he gets reflected once on his attack all skill, It's not enough to kill him because he's not going to crit, he's not going to strike, it's not going to be some massive damage. It'll hurt, but he'll stay alive and he'll be able to get a couple more attacks off. So, Swordsman's definitely very interesting. It's just to upgrade him is going to be a big old pain in the butt. I don't want to throw gems at legendary monsters, and I really don't want to spend a lot of time in Zone 2, or Raid 2 and Raid 3. Not a big fan. Hey, we finally completed Plunder. Plunder says, it used to say clear dungeon 9 times. They changed the words to clear campaign 9 times. That means clear through new flags. That's what that means. So that's basically been sitting in my box for a very long time. All right, I'm assuming that the next flag is going to be easy. So I think we can just do it. Giant lizard. I think these are the same enemies from the previous flags. I still want to sneak to the boss though, because that's honestly most of the fun in these videos. Didn't happen. What is that up there? That's probably one of the snakes. A Wookiee with a huge sword boss. I don't know if a Wookiee has swordsman yet, and I wonder if he's going in that direction. Some guys want to make Hero. I'm not a fan of Hero. He has 200 stamina. I think now that I've got better gear, he's got 300 stamina when he scales to my total stats. It's too low. You're going to die to one attack all skill, and then it's just not great. I do think that Flame God is really good, but the problem is Flame God costs way too much resources to do, and so I just can't justify it. And then also, I do think that upgrading your monsters is going to be much more important than just getting really powerful monsters. So for example, you guys have seen me talk about Odinon. I think Odin looks amazing. However, it's going to be ridiculous to staple him, even if he had good attacks and if the problems with him were fixed. It's just going to be impossible to stable him up and to upgrade him to plus 10. So that's how I'm feeling about it, fellas. But let me know. Tell me if I'm wrong. I think Flame God plus 10 would be amazing. He doesn't have attack target, but he has attack weakest. And that would be quite exciting. But yeah, we'll see. Growl. What is Growl? I don't know what Growl is. But that's what I'm thinking. So I think that the full armored mech, I think that's a good call. I think Deity is a good call. Depending on how they change the bonuses of Pioneer could make me upgrade him to 10. If they made Pioneer speed bonus, the chances of me upgrading Pioneer is probably like 100%. We would definitely start working on that one. He's also the only heal team legendary fusion that I can think of. I don't know if there's any other heal team legendary options. So, what I'm worried about is if they just give him like a 2.5% crit chance. They're like, okay, we fixed it. We gave him 2.5% crit. That would make me not stable him and not upgrade him. But if they give him speed, I'm down for it. Even if they give it like damage bonus or took away his crit damage and just gave him crit chance, that would be improvement. But again, healers need consistency. You don't want bursty heals because you can't count on it. And when you do get it, it's probably overhealing. I think this is the boss. Looking for a job to kill you. Do I want to take a picture of that? I feel like, yeah, I can probably use that for something. Too much talking. Yeah. All right. Can we auto this flag boss? Pew, get out of there. I think we can. And we're also fighting 2 of them, which is cool. I like that you can fight multiple epics in the same battle, multiple legendaries in the same battle. It's definitely a pain in the butt when you're fighting a raid boss, and you've got the raid legendary plus the guy that wears all the mythic gear. In fact, he's probably technically a mythic enemy at that point, but I like that. It's more than what I'm used to. I am taking some damage, so what am I going to do about that? I could probably leave it on autopilot, but let's throw a heal. Let's go back to auto. I kind of don't want to die in my own video. This is main camera material, fellas. You're talking to Gavix Online. Or something like that. You get it. You guys know how I get after filming a lot of videos in a row. there we go. Punching through this. This is making me confident that as long as I don't die right here, come on. Main camera material, boys. I just told you. But anyways, this made me confident that I should be... Oh, we're going to go down again. I feel it. All right, Moon, take a hit for me. Bang. Bang. I was kind of hoping they would come around to full armor mech so I can get a heal. This is what I deserve this for not running more than one healer. But there we go. I think this is the last guy as well. So anyways, yeah, main camera material, boys. Making things happen. Oh, no. Oh, I deserve it. I deserve that. It's all good. But anyways, this makes me confident for getting through here. I think we can do it. Boss is down. Flag should still count. Blah, blah, blah with the window. Not too shabby. Video is still a reasonable length. I don't know why I always walk over to my spot. Big pliers. Here's the team. Dude. I probably should have done this in the previous zones and just chunk each of them into 3 videos. You guys are champions for sticking to the content. But I hope I have made things educational and useful. But here we are fighting these familiar foes. One more time. I like the background here. It's pretty cool. I also like the background has like one little moving part in each of the things. I think that's kind of nice. Good art there. Took a while for the art to really grow on me. When I change from one game to another game, you get really accustomed to what you're accustomed to. Your eyes literally get used to it. What is the moving thing in the background here? There's going to be something. Is this a static background? It might be, actually. It might be a static background because this content's technically not released yet. Is this the same background in like Zone 4 or whatever this zone is an upgrade from? I do not know. But either way, I'm enjoying it. It's pretty cool. One of these days, I want to either learn to data mine stuff so I can use images for like better thumbnails and pictures. You guys know what I do on Discord. That would be cool. But also I could like use the backgrounds here and do something interesting with that. I don't know. Sky's the limit, guys. Ba-bang. Not locked with the MVP. Very good. But hopefully we can wrap this up. And then I'll start cutting another video. I really wonder if we can get out of here. Do this whole zone in a couple videos. That's risky. That's risky, fellas. I don't know. Not too bad. This is what, zone 11? So we need to do zone 12 to unlock the last raid. And I think some of the boys are either in zone 13 or zone 14. So we have got some work to do. We'll catch up. That's fun. Really gives me something to do while I'm not pushing now. Because again, I'm saving resources and kind of waiting. But there you go. Slowly grinding to level 200 to get that last amplifier, which will be actually quite significant. 2 more bonuses and then like 30 more total stats. It's pretty good, but the grind is quite long. I think it takes 10,000 energy per level if you're doing world boss with a XP boost. I think it's, yeah, around like level 70 or 170. Yeah, so if you're level 170, is it right? I don't know. It's a lot. You'll be in there all day. Maybe I said that wrong. La la la. Are you singing or what? Okay. I think Big Pliers goes into some fusion, but I just can't think of it right now. But there he is. Not too bad. The dream team popping off. What do you guys think about the cosmetics, the shop cosmetics? Yeah, pretty good. They haven't got me yet. I'm still more interested in progress. But I don't know. The cloudy guys, they look pretty cool. They get the angry eyebrows. It just doesn't go with my motif. I do think the dev said that after a while, the shop cosmetics will cycle back around. So it's not like a one and done kind of thing. But there we go. Hey, we did it. Let's collect our quest reward. Not too shabby. As always, I appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.